Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a motherfucking movie. So today we got a video of, something we can learn off of. So yet again, a modern American black man shows you what not to do if you're lucky enough to get parole from prison. So guys, without further ado, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and let's hop straight into the content.
755 Court Street.
Early in the morning.
Good morning.
It's a pretty nice neighborhood right there, maybe I might be maybe it might not be a nice neighborhood, but what I can say is that it looks like a lot of people that went to work already this morning. But this dude right here, it's early in the morning. He ain't got no cup of coffee. And, the people right there would have given him a surprise visit. But let's keep it moving.
Even if I call you right back, if you just walk in, I'll call you right back. Right. Bye. Morning, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. It's just a crazy month and it's New Year, and it just keeps the give on giving. This is my supervisor, Mr. Gully. We came for a scheduled field officer visit.
Oh shit, somebody is here.
Okay.
Ted! PO's here.
Oh, so they came for somebody else. So it's more than one dude in this house who's on parole. Because I wasn't understanding what was going on. Because I see they shirts say parole, and I'm guessing this dude's on probation. The other dude, one dude's on parole and one dude's on probation. Let's keep it moving.
They got me in handcuffs for nothing.
What?
I didn't know you was here.
Hey man, let me make sure you got your hands.
Hey, they got their hands. They got their guns drew.
Yeah, I didn't know you were there, bro.
I didn't know you was here.
You can come down. You can come downstairs. I just want to make sure you got your hands where I can see them.
Why is he handcuffed?
Okay, I'll explain that later. I need
You can come down here. I don't know if you want to sit down or sit.
Okay.
Alright, I'll sit down. I didn't know you was here.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Routine home visit and found a firearm. It's in a magazine in the basement.
That shit ain't mine, bro.
Where is that?
I keep trying to tell him, but that shit ain't mine, bro.
Do you want to charge him, or are you trying to leave the firearm here
We
because?
want you guys to secure it, and we're going to take him.
So, are you charging with him with it, or are you?
Yes, we're charging him with the parole violations.
The violations are the firearm.
Correct. The firearm.
Okay.
Parole violation is the firearm.
Yeah, so guys, if you guys don't know, if you're on probation and parole, you got a felony violent charge. 9 times out of 10, you is not supposed to be around any firearms. And if you is around a firearm, even if it's not yours, you still could get violated for parole. But let's keep it moving.
All right.
Are you asking if he wants to have him charged with weapons under disability?
Yeah, I don't. Are you guys doing that? Are you trying to get me to do that? That's what I'm not.
The sad part about it is that you got 2 young black men right there. Ain't nobody at work this morning. It gotta be a weekday. This has to be a weekday because usually these dudes don't operate on the weekends like that. I mean, unless it calls for it, But you got two able-bodied black men right there, and probably if he was at work or if he was working when he got out and doing something and going to work every day, and they probably would never even had a surprise home visit for this fool. But let's keep it moving.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anything. I can take a gun, but the problem is if I take the gun, I can tag it. I can either tag it as found property, or you're tagging it, or we having the gun tagged as evidence in the case of you trying to charge him. I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just trying to figure out what we going with here before I go down there and start taking people's guns, and I don't know how that.
Okay.
I don't know how that works. And you gotta be careful because you got them. Unless you want to talk outside.
Do the county even want me, bro?
I have no clue, bro. I don't know what you got going on here. This ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I got nothing to do. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out where we go.
This police officer does not sound professional, man. And that's sad. And I'm pretty sure he a brother as well, But, sounds like that this police officer really doesn't want to be bothered with what the parole officers are doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if I know those are parole officers. And I think they got the sheriff on them. And I think the other guy is the probation officer. But when did they start giving these dudes body cams and stuff? Well, I don't know. Let's keep it moving.
Keep further.
I had staff stuff to say with my supervisor, and I said,
do you have any extra gloves? Because I don't want to touch over mine.
I got just these.
That's all right.
There might be some in the trunk.
It don't matter. Hey, man, I wouldn't be roaming around with us in here. You gotta stay out front.
I know these dudes not. This dude's staying in the basement.
Was it underneath the bed?
it was underneath.
Let me get your info.
Look at this basement, y'all. Like, the basement is a place where I would not want to stay at. You would think that all the creepy crawlers, what I'm saying, the rodents and whatever else is going to try to get into the house is going to hit the basement first. And look at it. It's disgusting, bro. Like, this house is not finished. There's a lot of issues with this home. It's, electrical work and stuff like that. But you could tell that these dudes really ain't got nothing going on, because you can really tell if somebody has something going on by the way they're living. But let's keep it moving.
Before I put this in there. Was he down here when y'all came, or was he upstairs when you found him?
He was down here.
And he talking about that's not his, but he's down there with the firearm, bro. Come on, bro. Like, is this elementary school or something like that? That firearm yours, bro. Like, he's swearing up and down it ain't, though. Why would you even have that? Why do you even need that, bro? Who you scared of? You know what I'm saying? When you was in prison, you didn't have one of those, and now you come on the streets, you scared, so you got to get you a firearm instead of going to work You risk yourself going back to prison. And that's exactly what's going on. But let's keep it moving.
There's around in there. Check is empty. It's empty.
It is empty.
Scratch.
This dude in this this dude living in this nasty ass basement now.
Can't charge them. Y'all gotta go through y'all parolee and charge them.
Understood.
Yep. Actually, I need to talk to my supervisor to make sure that that's right. Yeah, you look familiar too.
Oh, look familiar. Don't be around here.
He do look familiar. Yeah, you look familiar, homeboy. You know, a lot of you see. This is why nobody don't really believe a lot of modern American black men, especially because we always lying, bro. You know. No, you don't know me. He knows you, bro. You look familiar. You know.
Don't be in the gym and shit like that.
Do you got your cousin? Did your cousin play football at Syracuse?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Tyson and what's his brother's name?
Antonio.
Yeah, I played football with both of them at Patterson Park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you know.
He said, "Hey, did he?"
Guys, with all this being said, this is something you should not do if you're lucky enough to get released on parole. If you're lucky enough to get released on parole, man, don't go out there and be carrying no firearms. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a good job. Stay out the way. Go to work. Go home. Act like you're still incarcerated, because basically you is. Like, if you make one mistake, you're gonna be heading right back to where you just came from. But guys, that's all I got for this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're gonna holler at you on the next one.